vowels, so let's say
Yeah.
I or O, so there is a segol also and half E also. So is it fine if we write segol ka E with the reverse circumflex and that ulta E? So that is okay, or we have to write I only?
No. I only. Where that segol is a different vowel and khatep segol is a different vowel.
So we cannot split that
No.
separation, right?
You have to write I only.
Okay, ठीक है sir. Thank you.
That is, this is italic I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Just we'll take review on Shiva once again, because this is I think most confusing to many of you. आपण शिवा बद्दल थोडासा रिव्ह्यू घेऊ, कारण बऱ्याचशा लोकांना तुम्हाला त्याच्याबद्दल थोडं कन्फ्युजन असणार आहे. Okay, the first rule is under a letter beginning a syllable.
Yes.
Repeat after me. Under a letter beginning a syllable.
Under a
letter beginning a syllable.
When you will find Shiva begins a syllable, it is always vocal. Then second, say after me, following a full letter vowel.
Following a full letter vowel.
Tomerim.
Tomerim.
Then back to back in the middle of the word.
Back in the middle of the word.
Second Shiva is vocal.
Second Shiva is vocal.
Ishmeru. Then doubling Dagesh. Again the same case. First Shiva is silent, second Shiva is vocal. Then under first of the two identical consonant.
Under first of two identical consonants.
Hallelu. And the previous one was with Telu. With Telu. Then silent Shiva under a letter closing a syllable.
Under a letter syllable.
Now, whenever the syllable is closed, that time Shiva is silent. Ishmore. Then following accented syllable.
Following accented syllable.
So this accent is called ole. O-L-E, ole. So not only this, any accent, after an accent, the Shiva is, in most of the cases, it is silent. Accent nantar Shiva ha silent asto. Then third one is vowelless final kapsofit.
Vowelless final
kapsofit.
Yeah, vowelless final kapsofit. Melek.
Vowelless final kapsofit.
Melek. Then back to back at the end.
Back to back at the end.
Both Shiva are silent.
Both Shiva are silent.
Tamarat. Then back to back in the middle of the word.
Back to back in the middle of the word.
First Shiva is silent.
First Shiva is silent.
Ishmeru. I think that you are very much clear about the Shiva now. तुम्ही शिवा बद्दल आता एकदम व्यवस्थित तुम्हाला त्याचे रूल्स माहिती झाले असतील असा माझा विश्वास आहे. जर नसेल माहिती झाले तर यू गो अगेन अँड अगेन इन द वर्कबुक अँड इट विल बी व्हेरी मच क्लिअर टू यू. वर्कबुकच्या द्वारे तुम्हाला अजून क्लिअर होईल. ओनली इन वर्कबुक थिंग्स विच इज नॉट गिवन इज this is following a full letter vowel. Shiva is vocal, and here following a short vowel. Shiva is silent. Under a closing syllable, in a closing syllable, normally there is a short vowel. Here it is a short vowel.
Sir, one question.
Yeah.
That vowelless final is only for kapsofit or for the other?
Only for kapsofit. Only for kapsofit. Okay. Today we are going to look into the syllabification. आज आपण syllabification या विषयावर पाहणार आहे. Before going to that, त्याच्याकडे आपण जाण्याच्या पहिले till now आतापर्यंत if anyone is having any doubt यू कॅन आस्क मी. तुम्हाला जर का कुठल्याही प्रकारचा शंका असेल तर तुम्ही मला विचारू शकता. एनी डाऊट टिल हिअर? Because maybe in 3-4 weeks time we will finish chapter 5 and we'll be having the final exam. We are going to finish this basic biblical course. आपण हा बेसिक बिब्लिकल कोर्स मला वाटतं जास्त नाही, 5 चॅप्टरला जास्त दिवस लागणार नाही. 5व्या चॅप्टरला आपण ते संपवणार आहे आणि त्यानंतर फायनल एक्झाम असणार आहे. सो इफ यू आर हॅव्हिंग एनी डाऊट, डोंट गो विथ दॅट अनक्लिअर डाऊट. अनक्लिअर डाऊट च्या पुढे जाऊ नका. यू मे फाइंड इट डिफिकल्ट टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल.
Sir, one question was for Hatif Segol.
Yeah.
In Marathi, we can put that double matra, right? Is that fine? For Aleph, it is A and one matra, but for others, like let's say Khay, Hai, and Rai, that is correct, right? Double matra. This pronunciation.
No problem, brother. If you put that
Fine.
double matra also, no problem. Fine.
Thank you.
सर हॅलो.
हा बोला.
सर एकदा शिवा वॉवेलचं आपण म्हणजे स्टार्ट पासून शिवा वॉवेलचं फक्त आपण रिवाइज करू शकतो का एकदा?
शिवा
या वॉवेलचे सगळे टाइप्स म्हणजे हाऊ टू यूज, हाऊ टू प्रोनाउन्स. हा,
vowels. You are saying vowels.
ओनली शिवा वॉवेल्स.
ओके. म्हणजे हे वोकल आणि सायलेंट शिवा म्हणताय तुम्ही?
हो सर, म्हणजे फक्त शिवाच आहे.
हा शिवा
वॉवेल. हा सर.
आता मी थोडं मराठीतनं सांगतो, तर मग अशी इंग्लिशनं सांगतो. तर सुरुवातीला ज्यावेळेस येतो शिवा, तर तो नेहमी त्याचा प्रोनाऊन्स करायचा. ओके. फॉर एक्झाम्पल दिस इज शेमोर अंडर अ लेटर बिगिनिंग अ सिलेबल. ज्यावेळेस सुरुवात होती शब्दाने शिवाच्या, त्यावेळेस त्याचा प्रोनाऊन्सिएशन करायचं. शिवा इज अ हाफ वॉवेल. हाफ वॉवेल कुठला असतो? सेगॉल आपण जे म्हणतो ई क्लास वॉवेल, तर तो शॉर्ट मध्ये अजून म्हणायचा.
येस.
शॉर्ट ई क्लास वॉवेल आहे शेमोर. देन फॉलोइंग अ फुल लेटर वॉवेल. फुल लेटर वॉवेल कुठला? ह्याच्यातला होलम वाव आहे. होलम वाव नंतर जो शिवा येतो तो देखील काय असा असतो? तर वोकल असतो. तर शो मेरिम, शो मेरिम इथं. नंतर बॅक टू बॅक इन द मिडल ऑफ द वर्ड. मधोमध जर असला तर पहिला शिवा नेहमी सायलेंट असतो आणि दुसरा शिवा वोकल असतो. इश मेरू, इश मेरू. आणि डबलिंग दागेश मधला तसंच असतं. पहिला शिवा सायलेंट, दुसरा शिवा वोकल विथ तेलू. आणि 2 आयडेंटिकल जर कॉन्सोनंट असतील तर पहिल्या कॉन्सोनंटच्या खालचा जो शिवा असतो तो नेहमी वोकल असतो. हालेलू. वोकल शिवाबद्दल काय डाऊट आहे का तुम्हाला? आता जरी अजून कळालं नसेल तर मला तुम्ही व्हॉट्सअप करू शकता किंवा फोन पण करू शकता. नंतर सायलेंट शिवा इश मोर, इश मोर. ज्यावेळेस शिवा हा शॉर्ट वॉवेल नंतर येतो. आता हिरेक हा कसा आहे? शॉर्ट वॉवेल. शॉर्ट वॉवेल नंतर ज्यावेळेस शिवा येतो तर तो शिवा हा सायलेंट असतो. त्यानंतर फॉलोइंग अन ऍक्सेंटेड सिलेबल. ऍक्सेंट नंतर येणारा शिवा हा सायलेंट असतो. आणि फायनल कापसोपीत मधला शिवा पण सायलेंट असतो. आणि शेवटी जर 2 वेळा शिवा आला, म्हणजे मध्ये नाही पण शेवटी, तर शाम्यारथ, हे दोन्ही शिवा कसे असतात? सायलेंट असतात. त्याचे प्रोनाऊन्स करायचा नसतो. आणि बॅक टू बॅक इन द मिडल ऑफ द वर्ड, मधोमध जर असला तर तो त्याचा रूल एकच आहे. पहिला शिवा सायलेंट, दुसरा शिवा वोकल. आपण कसं प्रोनाऊन्सिएशन करतो याचा? इश मेरू. समजलं?
येस सर.
थँक्यू. Now, syllabification, or in other word, we can say sound unit. Only full vowels can form syllable. Note it down. Only full vowels can form syllable. Half vowels cannot form syllables. Which are the half vowels and which are the full vowels? Can anyone tell me?
What are the half vowels?
Full vowel A, I, O, U. Right. Hatif Sorry. Kamets is
Kamets है, Holem, Shurek,
Start,
Sereyod,
start,
and Hirekin.
start from A class vowel. Which are the full vowel?
Kamets है.
Kamets है.
Comet, hay,
Comets is also full vowel. Comets, hai.
Sereyod,
Then
E class vowel, Sereyod.
E class vowel, sere, stereod. Then,
Hirekeyod, I class vowel.
Olam wow,
okay. Shurek,
Olam wow,
yeah, holom wow,
Shurek,
Shurek,
U class vowel.
and U class vowel मध्ये Shurek. Now,
Shurek.
which are the short vowel?
Patek,
Patek.
Sere, Hatik,
Hirek.
Sere, Hirek,
Sere is not short vowel. Sere is a full vowel.
Patek, then
Pathak, Hirek,
Hirek,
and Kibbutz.
Kibbutz. Patek,
All
Hatuk, Hirek,
comments Hatu.
Hatuk,
Yeah, it is a half vowel. Comments Hatu. See, yeah, kibbutz. Now, all these only full vowels can form syllable, means all the vowels except Shiva and Khatib, compound Shiva. All are the full vowels. Remember, whether it is short or whether it is
Sir, and Segol and Hirek also are short vowels, right?
yeah, they are short vowel but not half vowel.
Okay, yeah.
All they all are full vowel. ते सगळे काय पूर्ण vowel आहेत. Only half vowels cannot form a syllable. Half vowel मध्ये कुठला कुठला येणार? All khatib vowels, that is khatib, segol, khatib, pathak, sorry, khatib, कुठले कुठले तीन khatib vowel? First one is
Patek. Patek.
then
Segol.
and khatib comets.
With comments.
Yeah, these three khatib vowels cannot form a syllable, and a silent Shiva also cannot form a syllable. But if silent Shiva begins a syllable, then it is counted in a syllable, but it cannot form the syllable by its own. Even khatib, compound Shiva, or khatib pathak, khatib comets, or khatib segol, if they begins a syllable, they can begin the syllable, but they cannot form a syllable. Now, whenever you have to do a syllabification, you have to start at the end of the word. Where you have to start? At the end of the word. Now, before that, I will show you one more PPT, but in that there are some modern Hebrew, so that I will not, I will tell. Only we are going to see the biblical Hebrew. To make it very clear, I will show you this PPT. Syllabification. Now you're familiar with consonant and vowels. Also, you know Dagesh Pote and Dagesh Lene. Now, what is syllable? Syllable is the unit of pronunciation or a sound unit. Repeat after me. Syllable is a unit of pronunciation or a sound unit.
Syllable is the unit of pronunciation or the sound unit.
Yeah, it is a sound unit.
Say it again, sir. Is a unit of pronunciation of
Sound unit.
sound unit. On the screen.
Now I will show, tell you in English how you make a syllable of division. Division.
Division.
Now, Tell me, this D is vowel or consonant?
Consonant.
And this
I is
I,
a vowel. Vowel.
Vowel.
V is
Consonant. Consonant. Vowel.
I,
Vowel. Vowel. Consonant.
vowel.
Vowel.
Yes is
Consonant. Consonant.
I is
Vowel. Vowel. O is also vowel.
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 and N
N is a consonant.
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 Now, while making this English syllabification, with D, then V and SION, division. Now see the pattern. DV is consonant vowel, V is consonant vowel, and then S is consonant, IO is vowel, and again N is consonant. CV, when the pattern is CV, that is consonant vowel, the syllable is always open.
Open.
Syllable is always open.
Open.
This is open syllable. This is also open syllable. But when this syllable ends in consonant, then it is closed syllable. So this is
Syllable.
closed syllable. This is closed syllable. So similar way, we are going to see the Hebrew syllabification, but Hebrew syllabification is somehow different. It cannot be matched with English syllabification.
Brother, can you show the slide that you showed before? Just before this one slide.
Yeah, I'm going to show that. Now, what is syllable? Syllable is a unit of pronunciation.
Unit of pronunciation.
Now,
Sound unit.
just now I have shown you one example about the division. Division by vowels and consonant. Consonant and vowel, we know how to pronounce the English word. Similarly, Hebrew word, if we know the rules about the syllabification, we can pronounce it. Only knowing the consonant and vowel and khatib vowels and shiva is not sufficient. You must know the Hebrew way of syllabification. तुम्हाला हिब्रूचं जे syllabification कसं करतात ते माहिती पाहिजे. Now, what makes a syllable in biblical Hebrew? It should have at least one vowel.
Vowel.
At least one vowel पाहिजे, and it
Match.
should begin with a consonant.
Syllable.
Always syllable begins with a consonant. Now division. Now in English, if we see D is a consonant. So Hebrew also words, most of the cases, unless some exceptional cases when we add conjunction, that time only the rule is broken. Otherwise, in all 99% of the cases, always syllable is begun by a consonant. Always syllable begins by consonant. Syllable ha नेहमी consonant ने चालू होतो. Now one more thing, note that pathak furtive. Pathak furtive doesn't make a syllable, or you do not have to count, as we do not count half vowels. Similarly, pathak furtive, don't count it. It comes at the, we have learned that it comes at the end of the guttural letter, end of the word under the guttural. And as I told you, this shurek at beginning of the word, that is called full syllable. That is a full vowel letter. And actually this shurek, if comes at the beginning, that is actually the conjunction. It means and.
And.
Yeah, it joins the word and. You, that shurek you sound is a conjunction, and that you have to count a full syllable. Now, for each syllable, we have to ask two questions, whether it is long syllable or whether it is a short syllable. Long syllable always contains a long vowel, and short syllable in most of the cases contains a short vowel. As I told you, when a syllable ends with vowels, it is open, and when it ends with a consonant, it is a closed syllable. When it ends with vowel, it is open syllable. When it ends with a consonant, it is closed syllable. Just now I have shown you one example in English, division. So that D is consonant and I is vowel. So that D, that is open syllable. Whereas son, S-I-O-N, division, that last part is closed because it ends with consonant. When syllable opens with vowel, it is always open, and when syllable is closed by consonant, it is a closed syllable. We are going to see the examples so that you may be able to learn it. सिलेबलची सुरुवात ज्या वेळेस कॉन्सनंटनी होती आणि वावेलनी त्याचा एंड होतो त्यावेळेस तो सिलेबल ओपन असतो, आणि ज्यावेळेस सिलेबलची सुरुवात कॉन्सनंटनी होती आणि वावेल नंतर तो परत कॉन्सोनंट त्याचा एंड होतो त्यावेळेस तो सिलेबल क्लोज असतो. Now one more question we have to ask, whether it is long or short. Long vowel makes a long syllable and short vowel makes a short syllable. Now which are the long vowel in this case? This is shurek, holum waw, holum, hirek yod, then sere yod, then sere, comets he, comets, comets. And which are the short vowel? All these Patep Segol are the short vowel. Then vocal Shiva is also considered to be a when it opens with vocal Shiva, then we have to consider it. Otherwise, silent Shiva cannot form a syllable. Then Shurek, comets Hatu, and this is Hirek, Segol, or Pathak. All these are the short vowel. Now, see here. How many full vowels are there here? In this,
One.
which is that?
The first one, the first letter.
Yeah, but which vowel? Name of the vowel?
Holum.
Wow. Holum.
I think his sister.
Holum. So this holum is only one vowel we can find here. And what about this Pathak?
Short vowel.
No, it is actually a Pathak furtive because it comes at the end of the word, that is guttural, under khet. So Pathak furtive, as I told you, it should not be counted. Pathak furtive ला आपण count नाही करायचा. So this is the one syllable word, Noak. Noak.
No.
Yeah. Then this is Uwen. Uwen. Now, as I told you, this whenever this is Shurek here, it is counted at one syllable. So how many syllables, how many vowels are there here?
Two.
Which are they?
Shurek.
Shurek and
Sereyod.
Sereyod. So these are the two syllable word. Uwen. Uwen. As I told you, if a word ends with a vowel, then it is open. If the word ends or the syllable ends with a consonant, it is closed. Only if there are silent letters ending with he and aleph. So that you have to ignore. Okay.
Bereshit bara.
Yeah. Now see here. Some of you find it difficult. तुमच्यातलं काही जणांना थोडंसं जरा अवघड जाईल. I will show you on whiteboard. So I will give some examples so that it will be very much clear to you. Okay. Now, tell me how many vowels are there?
Two.
Two vowels.
Which are they?
Se,
And Saigon.
Sere and Segol. So how many syllable word will be there?
Two syllables.
2 syllable word. Now see here. Because this is the doubling Dagesh, one Lamed will receive a silent Shiva and another Lamed will receive that Segol. So this is Ille. Ille. Now see the pattern. Pattern of this syllable. It starts with Aleph, therefore it is consonant. Then there is Sere, that is vowel. Then this Lamed, under Lamed is silent Shiva, so it is again consonant. So it is closed syllable. Then this syllable, it starts with Lamed, then ends with Segol. And He is a silent. So it is an open syllable. Getting? Ille. समझते का? Ille. How you have to pronounce? Ille.
Elle.
Yeah. Okay, I will take one more example.
one question, sorry.
Yeah.
Instead of he, if it was, let's say, khet, okay, it would have been closed syllable, right? Because
Yeah, it should be
not a
closed
silent.
syllable. Yeah. It should be closed syllable. Okay. Can anyone pronounce this letter?
Taledut. Taledut.
Toledot. That is column wow above the tau. Now, count the number of vowels, full vowel. Yes.
Three.
How many? First one is column.
Column, Segol,
Second one is Segol. and third one is
Phloem. Yeah.
again
Wow.
phloem. You have to count at the end. From the end, you have to count from left hand side. From this direction, you have to count. Start at the
But should we start counting the vowels from the left side or from the right side?
left hand side, end of the word.
The vowels, end of
Yeah.
the word. Okay.
Yeah. First, you have to count at the end of the word. How many vowels? So, how many vowels are there?
3.
Hmm?
The doubling dagesh also we should consider 1, no? But that is a half vowel. Right, sir?
Pardon?
That Segol, it's a doubling L, right? Doubling Lamed. So we should consider that Shiva also has one of the vowel, half vowel, or
Just give me 1 minute. That there is no doubling dagesh in that. I mistakenly wrote. So, Toledot. So, can Shiva be counted as a vowel? Full vowel?
No.
no.
Then it is
Three
half
vowels.
vowel, so it cannot be considered as a formation of syllable. It cannot be used to form a syllable. So Shiva, always remember that Shiva cannot form a syllable by its own. So how many vowels are there then?
2 vowels.
2 vowels. So it is a 2 syllable word. First syllable is to, and second syllable is ledot. Getting? To ledot. Okay, we'll take one more
Last
example.
is what extra syllable, sir? I mean,
Pardon?
to is full, that's why that is 1.
Yeah.
Le is half, that's why le do. Then the last tau should
See
be
here,
no?
pattern is CV,
Yeah.
consonant vowel, and here the pattern is C. Then there is Holomua also V, and then there is C. It starts with consonant, then again there is consonant. We will not write that, but the pattern is CVC. So it is a closed syllable here, and here to is open syllable.
I thought that tau will be another syllable.
No, it is a Begat Kefat letter. Okay, so that is that dagesh is which kind of dagesh is there? This dagesh, lene or forte?
Lene.
Lene.
It's le. No, my question was about this one, sir. That left one, leftmost. Tole dot. That to, na, that should it be a third syllable?
So le dot. No, to make a syllable there is no vowel, na, brother.
You always need a vowel.
Yeah, if instead of Shiva, if there is a comets or pathak, then it would have made vowel, syllable. Getting?
Okay.
But here it is Shiva. Shiva cannot form syllable.
My question is about the last letter. Last letter in the word, sir.
Yeah.
So to, le, do. That last wala jo ta, last word in the this thing. So can that be a syllable or no?
No, no, it cannot.
Consonant alone cannot be a syllable, is what.
No, 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 never.
Okay. Got it.
Again, I'm making it very simple. Whenever you have to make a syllabification, first thing you have to do is count full vowel from left. If there are 2 vowels, 2 full vowels, then it is a 2 syllable word. Now here it is 2 vowel. So it is a 2 syllable word. It is a 2-syllable word. It's so simple. Getting? One more example I will give you. Can anyone tell me how many vowels are there in this word? Vowels, tell me first. Full vowels.
Two full vowels.
2 full vowels. Which are these?
Patak and holem.
Yeah. Holum, and second one is pathak. So how many syllable words are there? How much syllable word is this?
2 syllable word.
2 syllable. Very good. So first one is ya, will make 1 syllable. The pattern is CV, and a ko. Yeah, a ko. This is the 2 syllable word. Any doubts? Any doubts? जर तुम्हाला काय समजत नसेल तर डाउट्स विचारा, किंवा काहीच समजत नसेल तर तसं सांगा.
Studying little, we can answer this question. सध्या तर काय ते थोडं बसून ध्यानाने बघा.
Maybe the half and full check list if you can show, brother. So we'll come to know. Like Pathak, I was confused. Like, is it half or full?
But because only hearing, now we have to sit down and write it down. Then we can understand better.
Yes.
See, before you, I'm bringing you this first verse of the Bible. We'll make the syllables. Be, Bereshit. So it starts with, now in
Yeah.
Bereshit, how many vowels are there? Full vowel.
1,
Two.
2.
Two full letter.
Two.
Full vowel.
2 full vowels. So that is, this is a 2
syllable.
No, actually this is a preposition. It begins with a vocal Shiva. Okay, so this is actually that is preposition. That's why it is that is the exceptional case. So be, re, shit. Then in second, how many vowels are there? Full vowels?
2 vowels.
2 vowels. So it is a 2 syllable word. Bara. Then in Elohim, how many vowels are there?
2 vowels.
2 vowels.
2 vowels. Okay. So Elohim. Elohim.
So only 2 full vowels, so it should be 2 syllabic communication, no? Why it is 3? Hatef Segol should not be considered, no?
Yeah, that is this actually this marking is according to the modern syllabification. And when Khatep, Segol, or Shiva, it begins a syllable, you have to count it. Okay. when it begins a syllable, then you have to count it.
Okay. So
Then this
Okay.
Hashamayim, here how many vowels are there?
1,
Four.
2, 3, 4.
4.
4.
Okay, we'll do this Hashamayim. It is a very interesting. Hashamayim. So how many vowels are there total? 1,
Four.
2, 3,
4.
4 vowels. Let's see. Hashamayim. Okay. So how many full vowels are there?
4.
First,
4.
second, third, and fourth. So let's see. First is hash, is 1 syllable. It will receive silent Shiva.
Silent. Sha.
Hasha.
Sha.
Then
Ah.
ma.
E.
In.
And last one is
E.
Yours.
In.
Yours.
E.
in. So the pattern over here is consonant, then vowel.
Vowel.
It is closed syllable, then consonant, CVC, sorry. Then here consonant, vowel, open syllable, consonant, vowel, open syllable. Then here consonant, vowel, and again consonant, closed syllable. Getting?
ते शिन डबलिंग का झालं?
डबलिंग दागेशन आहे त्याच्यामध्ये बघायचं. Therefore it is doubled. Hashamayim. Hashamayim.
Hashemayim.
Yeah, because of this
Hashemayim.
syllabification, it is actually the sound unit. We know how to pronounce. How to pronounce it. We know it. How to pronounce the biblical Hebrew Torah or biblical Hebrew Bible. We can know it by syllabification. If we know the syllable, how to make a syllable, it is actually a sound unit. हे sound unit आहे. ते जर आपल्याला कळालं तर we got almost everything. आता जी तुम्हाला दुसरी स्लाइड जी दाखवलेली आहे मी त्याच्या म्हणजे याच्या पहिलेची त्याच्यामध्ये काही मॉडर्न हिब्रू रूल्स घेतलेले त्याच्यामुळे थोडं कन्फ्यूज होऊ नका तुम्ही.
ते ड्रॉइंग केलेलं पार्ट दाखवा जरा ब्रदर अगोदरचं हाशेमाईचं इरेज केलं
ते मी स्क्रीन शेअर केली तर जात होते. कोणी जर घेतला असेल स्क्रीनशॉट तर डॉक्टरांना शेअर करा. Anyone has taken?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Yes, I have. I'll send.
Okay.
थँक यू सिस्टर थँक यू.
So biblical syllabification again I'm repeating आणि जर आज या लेक्चरला जर समजलं नसेल तर पुढच्या लेक्चरला आपण परत घेऊ ते. But remember
Yes,
one
yes.
thing that only full vowels can form a syllable. Half vowels cannot form a syllable, but it starts vocal shiva. Vocal shiva जर शब्दाच्या सुरुवातीला आला तर we can start syllable, but half vowel by its own cannot form a syllable. खाते पॅथॅक किंवा खातेप जे कंपाऊंड शिवाय ते जर स्टार्टिंगला आले, we have to count it, but it cannot form a syllable. And we have to start at the end of the word. At the end of the word, we have to count the number of full vowel, and that much syllable word will be there. In your assignment, there are some words given for syllabification, and you have to properly understand these rules for syllabification. 2-3 times read the chapter 4 on syllabification. What are the rules? I think in your workbooks also there are some rules given about the syllabification. तुमच्याकडे जर वर्कबुक असेल तर वर्कबुक मध्ये पण तुम्हाला दिलेलं आहे बघा.
It is there.
Yeah. The syllable is open if it ends in a vowel. It is closed if it ends in a consonant. It is given in your workbook. And exceptional, when the beginning of the word, if it begins with shurek, that is conjunction. In Hebrew it is called conjunction, uven. Only that is the exception, when it begins with a vowel. Actually shurek is a vowel, full vowel, but it is also used as a conjunction, so that is counted as a full syllable word. Then in explanation they have given about the shamar, that sha is an open syllable because it ends in a vowel, and mar is a closed syllable because it ends in a consonant. Then in 1C they have given one more rule. Normally long vowel occurs in open syllable, whereas short vowel normally occurs in a closed syllable. And 2C it is given, normally a short vowel is found in a syllable which are closed and have no accent.
So which page of the workbook, brother?
Chapter
39.
4. Chapter 4 चा
Yeah, chapter 4, but
end बघा ना तुम्ही.
39.
3B under 3B 1C. Okay.
Yeah.
Found it.
268.
Yeah. Rules to identify open and closed syllables.
Yeah.
39.
That 4A syllable you read 2-3 times. But I have made it very clear. Only full vowels can form syllable. Again and again I am telling you, पूर्ण vowel जे असतात तेच फक्त syllable form करू शकतात. Half vowels cannot form a syllable. And we have to start at the end of the word. Very simple example I have given you in English about division. The pattern is D is consonant vowel. If the pattern is consonant vowel, it is open syllable. If the pattern is consonant vowel and it ends with consonant, then it is a closed syllable. How to identify syllable? You have to count the full vowel. Pathak, furtive, and this half vowel you have to leave. Then you have to count the full vowel. How many full vowels are there? That much syllables are there. Now, let's see this. See, this is the word timlok. How many full vowels you find here?
Two,
Amen.
three,
Hirek.
Hirek and
Hirek and holom.
holom. Okay. So this is 2 syllable word. Tim will make 1 syllable and lok will give you 1 syllable. Timlok. Then this in kolom, how many full vowel are there?
Only one
Only
word
one.
starts with
Because khatib pathak, it does not count. So here if it is a modern syllabification, they would have made this khalom.
Light love, light. Martha, light love.
So this is khalom.
Zabar light love.
It is a one syllable word. One syllable word.
Hall मध्ये.
Brother, कोण आहे बघा ना त्यांना mute
Yeah,
करा.
I just muted. Yeah.
Now this khalom, actually Joseph चा जो आहे खलोम पडलं म्हणजे ड्रीम त्यांनी पाहिला. Khalom means dream. This khalom is having only one full letter vowel, that is holom. So we cannot divide it further. Khalom.
So you said na initial letter is starting with hatef pata. It can also be one
I
vowel.
don't want you to get confused with modern grammar with this grammar. त्यामुळे मी ती पीपीटी तुम्हाला जास्त पुढे दाखवली नाही कारण त्याच्यामध्ये मॉडर्न हिब्रू जे ग्रामर आहेत ना ते जास्त आहे. For this you have to, for biblical Hebrew, you have to go only through this. Half vowels cannot form a syllable. Half vowels cannot form a syllable. Then next one, this. कोणी सांगू शकतं का या वर्ड मध्ये किती वॉवेल्स आहे? Veish la kaka. How many full vowels are there?
Segol and Kamet's only full lag raha hai.
And this last one cha मध्ये?
Last one is silent, no? I mean, if it is
No. That is, there is no silent Shiva, na? That is comets.
Six vowels. I
Comets.
think so. 6. I am not sure, but
No, not 6, brother. Full vowel is first one is this comets in Kap Sofit 1. Then under Lamed it's comets again, and third one is Segol. Okay. So Veish will make one syllable. La will make one syllable, and Kaka will make one syllable. Veish la Kaka.
Ishla.
Kaka. Veish la kaka.
Then last one is even more complicated. How many syllable? How many full vowels?
One,
First
two,
is holom
two.
wow. First, then second is pathak 2 and
three,
direct 3. So how many syllable?
three.
3 syllable word is. हा जो शब्द है तो 3 syllable word है. So we know those how to pronounce it, how to make the sound. Lehish ta kawot. Lehish ta kawot.
Lehish.
Lehish ta kawot.
Lehish ta kawot.
Sir, pathak is full or half, sir?
Pathak full vowel है ना brother.
नाही ब्रदर, तुमच्या नोट्स मध्ये शॉर्ट लिहिलेलं आहे, शॉर्ट वॉवेल.
Pathak furtive. शॉर्ट असू दे नाही तर फुल असू दे, फक्त हाफ वॉवेल सोडून. यू आर गेटिंग?
नो सर.
हाफ वॉवेल सोडून बाकीचे सगळे वॉवेल फुल वॉवेल.
Pathak is also short vowel, ना सर?
शॉर्ट वॉवेल असला तरी इट इज कॉल्ड फुल वॉवेल. See, full vowels are different and full letter vowels are different. Then short vowels are different and long vowels are different. But full vowels contains short as well as long vowel, whereas full letter vowel contains only holom wow and shurek. समजतंय का ब्रदर?
नाही सर, प्रॅक्टिस करा.
नाही, काय त्याच्यामध्ये अवघड काहीच नाही बघा. मला सांगा, हाफ वॉवेल कुठले कुठले? लेट ब्रदर टेल मी. हाफ वॉवेल कुठले कुठले?
हाफ पॅथॅक इज हाफ सर.
हाफ पॅथॅक हाफ नाहीये ब्रदर.
तुमच्या नोट्स मध्ये हाफ आहे ना सर?
मी असं दिलंच नाही कधी नोट.
लेट मी शेअर अ स्क्रीनशॉट.
पॅथॅक हाफ नाही, शॉर्ट वॉवेल आहे brother.
शॉर्ट वॉवेल. हा शॉर्ट
हा,
वॉवेल.
हाफ वॉवेल म्हणतोय मी, हाफ वॉवेल.
अच्छा, हाफ वॉवेल.
हाफ कुठले कुठले वॉवेल आहे? Can anyone tell me which are the half vowels?
Hatef,
Why is a half vowel?
Hatef, Hatef and silent Shiva.
Yeah, Hatep and Shiva actually they are half vowel.
Half vowel.
They cannot form a syllable. ते सोडून बाकी सगळे full vowel आहे. And even I think comets Hatuf.
Yeah, that is also a half.
Actually, it is not a half vowel, but it is a short vowel. I think so. It gives O sound, na? Yeah. So Shiva.
Half vowel now. It's a half vowel, no? Comets Hatu.
Comets Hatu.
Short vowel.
It is a short vowel, sister.
Hatef is short vowel. Comets Hatef, yes.
Yeah.
Let me share the screen one second.
Yes, sir. Yes. Separately, if you show.
See, this is Pathak is short. Kamets is long. Kamets is long. Hirek is short, long.
Yeah.
Kamets Hatuf is short.
Short vowel it is. So it can count. It can make a syllable.
No, this is short and Kamet. This Pathak is also short. So I am confused between half and short, brother.
All these vowel till here, Shurek, all are called full vowel.
Okay.
Full vowel.
Okay.
Even if it is short, it is called full only.
Yeah, full vowel.
Half is only Shiva.
Only the difference is short vowel make a short syllable, whereas long vowel makes a long syllable. But Shiva and all the Khatep vowels, they cannot be counted. They cannot make a syllable.
Got it. Yeah, clear now.
So remember that full vowel means, you can repeat after me this sentence. Full vowel.
Full vowel.
Full vowel
Is the combination of. Is the
combination of
short vowel and long vowel.
short vowel and long vowel.
Short vowel is combination of
Short vowel and
Vowel and a long vowel.
long vowel. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
half
then
the vowel is combination of short and long vowel.
Can you repeat that again?
which one?
And Hatif and
The same sentence of the combination of short and long.
Full vowel.
Yeah.
Is the combination of short and long vowel.
Rahul sir, one question.
Yeah.
This Patek furtive, na? So can you just explain what is that? Because how to identify whether it is normal Patek or Patek furtive?
Pathak furtive, I had to explain, brother. Maybe next session I will explain you after the syllabification over, because Pathak furtive always comes under the guttural when it comes at the end of the word.
Okay.
ज्यावेळेस शब्दाच्या एंडला गटरलच्या खाली तो पॅथॅक येतो त्याला पॅथॅक फर्टिव्ह म्हणतात. जस्ट बिकॉज यू आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन, I will show you in slide. Okay, can you see this slide? Yes. See this ruak, shemoa, then gaoa. Always you will find this pathak furtive comes under the gutturals. Which are the guttural letters?
Aleph, He, Ket, and I.
Ain and
or-
resh.
Can you see all these guttural letters? Ket, Ain, then He.
Yes.
Okay, so under these guttural letters, this pathak furtive always comes. And
Okay.
when pathak furtive comes, this pathak sound you have to pronounce it before the consonant sound. For example, I'm pronouncing ruak. A sound I'm pronouncing first, and then that ket sound. Ruak. Shemo a. Then gau a. Also, there is a makif in this H, that is that small dot. It is not a doubling dagesh, neither it is a dagesh lene or forte, but it is called makif. Makif, if it comes in the at the end of the word, then this he cannot be a silent. It has to, we have to give it the consonantal value. So therefore, it is gao ah. That H sound is there. Yeah. Gao ah. I will explain you next session this pathak furtive. Okay. So last time, can anyone remember that I have shared the story of Jacob?
Yes,
Yes?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cared about his dream.
Okay. What we'll do today, we'll just try to read one psalm. Which is very familiar to you.
Genesis 1.
Psalm we are going to read.
23.
Okay,
Yeah.
Psalm 23. Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see this psalm?
Yes.
Okay. By the habit of practice, you will be so much familiar with this syllables that you will not require to do all this calculation, how many vowels are there and all that. You can directly get the sound units. For example, I'm giving you now Mizmor Ladavit, Yahweh Roi Lo Iksar. Now you can also pronounce this in a fluent way by using the habit of syllabification. Syllabification हे तुम्ही काही एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह केले आणि वारंवार जर तुम्ही करत राहिला तर तुम्हाला वेअर टू स्टॉप, कुठं पॉज घ्यायचा, कुठं पॉज नाही घ्यायचा, वेर यू हॅव टू से द वर्ड्स continuously, that knowledge you will get. So Mizmor Ladavit or Ledavit, repeat after me. Mizmor Ladavit,
David.
Yahweh Roi
Yahweh Rohi.
Lo Iksar.
Lo Iksar.
Okay. Okay, I'm just introducing to you the next chapter, that is on accent. Can you see the diamond mark over the ain?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Actually, that accent is called revia. Repeat after me. Revia.
Revia.
Yeah. And that whenever you will find this revia is acting as a quarter marker or it is a topic marker. it is quarter marker or a topic marker. Okay. So what is the topic, main topic? The Masoret, when they put the accents and vowel in the Hebrew text, consonantal text, they made it sure that emphasis, the main topic of this first line is Roi. Roi means shepherd. त्यांनी हे खात्री केली की ह्या पूर्ण सेंटेन्सचा स्तोत्र 23:1 चा मुख्य टॉपिक काय असला पाहिजे? मेंढपाळ. मुख्य टॉपिक काय तर मेंढपाळ आहे. सो मिझमोर लदाविद यावे रोई लो इक्सार. लो इक्सार. So the main topic of this first verse, the revia, is the existentially significant. It is a very existentially significant marker. जिथं कुठं आपण रेविया पाहतो, मॅसोरेट जे लोक आहेत त्यांनी असंच रेविया ठेवलेलं नाहीये तिथं. It gives us the existentially significant clue that the main topic of this first verse is Roi. And who is the Roi? Yahweh is the Roi. Yahweh is the Roi. Actually, the root word, if we study, रोईचा जर आपण रूट वर्ड आपण जर पाहिला तर जो रूट वर्ड आहे त्याच्यापासून आपल्याला कळतं की दॅट रोई ऍक्च्युअली द रूट वर्ड डिराइव्ड इज रेया, दॅट इज फ्रेंडशिप. मीन्स he is not only our shepherd but he is our friend also. He is our closest friend. He is our closest friend. If we see roi, the root word roi, then we come to know that he is our close friend. So Mizmor LaDavid Yahweh Roi. Yahweh is our close friend, and also he is our shepherd. Actually, the root word ra'a means to tend, to graze, or to pasture. And as I told you, and many root from this root word, many words has been derived. हिब्रूचा जो रूट वर्ड असतो त्याच्यापासून बरेचसे रूट वर्ड पासून काय केलेले वेगवेगळे शब्द तयार झालेले असतात. तर त्याच्यामध्ये त्याचा जो अर्थ आहे आपल्याला माहिती आहे की परमेश्वर, आपण मराठीत म्हणतो परमेश्वर माझा मेंढपाळ आहे, मला काही उणे नाही. इन इंग्लिश we say Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack. In your mother tongue you may say in your own language, but here this phonetic, in this phonetic language, this roi, which is the trilateral word, and it gives us the clue, it gives us the many meanings of this roi. Roi actually means, not only means shepherd, but it also means a closest friend. So Yahweh is not only your shepherd, but he is your pastor. He is your closest friend. He is the one who feeds you. He is the one who cares for you. He is the one who is the lover of your nefesh, that is your soul, and he is very much interested in you. So that's why this roi is the existentially significant word. That's why this Masoret has put that diamond mark, that is revia, that is the accent on this roi. So remember that when you say this psalm, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही psalm म्हणणार त्यावेळेस when you repeat this word in Hebrew, if you say Yahweh roi, that means you are saying that Yahweh is my shepherd as well as my closest friend. He is my good pastor. He leads me really in a good way. He is also take care for me, and
Lover of my soul.
Yeah, he is the lover of my soul. Whatever is good for me, he leads me into that. So there are also, he is the closest companion. That roi word gives the root word, from that it is derived another word is closest companion. As Hebrew 3-letter word, from this 3-letter word we can get so many words. So many words we can get from this single word roi. So remember that this roi is not a simple word, but it is existentially significant word. Why? Because the revia, the accent mark is there. And in maybe next to next session, we are going to learn these accents. Accents are very important. Existentially, it is very important. And it can also gives us the clue where to stop, where not to take stop, then where to take full stop, where to take comma, where to take inverted comma. All this English grammar, that English comma, punctuation, stop, these accent marks are working like that English comma and punctuations. And many of these accents are existentially very significant. And in Psalms, in Proverbs, in Job, in that poetic book, you will find the musical note, musical accents. So accents are actually a melody. So it is a very important thing that revia is the topic marker. And in first verse, the Psalm of David, Yahweh is my shepherd, and lo means no. In Hebrew, lo means no. And when this lo is used, it is a permanent negative marker. It cannot be altered. It is permanent negative marker. ज्यावेळेस लो हा शब्द वापरण्यात येतो त्यावेळेस माघार घेता येत नाही, पूर्ण नकार असतो, नकारात्मक शब्द येतो, त्याला कोणीही हे करू शकत नाही. व्हॉट गॉड सेज फर्दर देअर, that here this L type miniature is the munach, and it connects with next word, that is iksar. It is the strongest accent, and it connects with next word, that is iksar. And you know, iksar means want, or we cannot lack anything, and it is a permanent negative marking. That means never we will lack anything. If Yahweh is your shepherd, you will never ever lack. That's the sola ane sach hai. Praise God.
Praise God.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
So if we are not, because of time, we cannot read the whole psalm. Maybe we will try next time, but just read with me this first verse. Mizmor LeDavid,
More Ladavi,
Yahweh Roi,
Yahweh Roi,
Lo Iksar.
Lo Iksar.
Never ever you will lack anything if Yahweh
Sir, will
is
be
your Roi.
E or I, Iksar?
Iksa.
E or
Iksar.
I?
Iksa.
E.
No. E, okay.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
लय भारी आहे आज जरा.